Cumulus Media Station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric, featuring Special K and Sam.
All right, here we are, the last day of the Benson backflip. So if you're a Benson Boone fan, look, it's hard enough to know lyrics, but knowing them backwards is just insane. So what we have is your chance to see the sold-out Benson Boone show from our private KRBE suite. We give you 4 chances to play today. This is the last day. All right, we're going to give you the exact times that it plays. First, why don't we go ahead and give you that clip, all right? What? In God's name. One more time. Okay, not a clue. Ahmad, you got the lyrics.
Yes, it's from Mystical Magical. It's Enjoy My Company.
Enjoy my company. Now, Benson will tell you when to call in. It'll be happening today at 9:02, right around the Friday free-for-all time. It'll be happening at 11:23 this morning, at 1:16, and at 3 p.m. So once again, the 4 times to play the Benson backflip: 9:02, 11:23 this morning, 1:16, and 3 p.m. And the answer is... Once again,
Enjoy My Company.
Enjoy my
Let me play
company.
it one more time.
All right, last day to play the Benson backflip. Right now, we got a 2-4, okay? That means not 1, but 2 pranks.
Spam calls, he answers them all.
Some scammy scam.
I beg your pardon, what do you mean by scammy scam?
It's Special K's Telemarketer Turnaround
So you're a beautiful boy.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Everybody told me that.
on the Roula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, Special K, I got to give you props. I mean, I don't know how you turn it on so quickly. I've seen you actually get one of these spam calls in the hallway, and you immediately go into these voices.
I've never received a call in regards to an accident that I may or may not have had. And so...
Because usually they're calling you about final arrangements or selling a house that you don't own.
And they're saying you were in the accident, or like, because I've heard that one. I think Roula talked about it. Where was it Tassos or someone?
They voice cloned him to his parents and had them panic that he got into an accident and he had $36,000
with AI.
Yeah, his parents thought for sure like he was. They really believed him, and they were like, his mom was crying.
Oh my God!
And then he was like, I was in a car. I was in an accident at night. So random. $36,000. They were asking. So weird. Anyway, so it wasn't a voice clone thing. This was definitely like a foam farm.
Yeah, they alleged that I was in some sort of accident and I deserved some compensation. No. Now, if you listen to the show, you know that I work with Adam Ramsey, Call the Ram. And so I just assumed that Adam was calling me. He wanted to chat for a little bit or something like that. Wasn't sure what was going on. You know, I had just woken up. You'll hear in my voice, I'm trying to like put on the tiredness and then I fall out of it and then fall back into it. You know how I do.
The Kevin Costner of acting.
Yes. So we're gonna pick up here where I tell him, yes, indeed, I was in an accident. This is when I hit record.
All right.
I was in a wreck.
Yes, and that was not your fault. Do you recall that?
I don't remember. I was tussled up so hard. He hit me from behind. And
It was a rear-ended.
yeah, I was completely and utterly rear-ended. So hard that I flew through the window shield, and I ended up in a garden. It was beautiful.
What?
Oh, okay. It was a dangerous and a beautiful.
Well, actually, when I woke up, I saw Katy Perry looking at me, cute-like. But then I realized it was just a CD case someone had tossed out their window. It was litter.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear about that, ma'am. Did you receive any compensation for yourself? Or you didn't?
Well, I only broke my left pinky finger, so it was fine. I just kind of walked on down the road and got on the bus, the Metro. Have you ever been on the Houston Metro? It's marvelous.
Yeah, I've been.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's the cleanest, meanest ride you've ever been on. And so they took me on down to the veterinarian. And I thought it was strange at the time. The veterinarian put my finger back on.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay. I completely understand that, man.
What are you calling about?
Definitely we can help you. Yeah, we are here to help you out to get your compensation. Can you tell me when once it happened, this year or last year?
Oh, it was yesterday. You may have seen Al Roker reporting on the NBC.
Yesterday?
Yes, and they always say, call the Ram. Is this the Ram?
No, this is not a Ram. What is Ram, by the way?
Don't hesitate, call the 8. Is what the man says on the radio, and I figured that was y'all calling me. Adam?
No. Not.
What's your name?
No, my name is Michael Stanley, ma'am. So I was
Michael
here
Stanley.
to talk about the accident you had yesterday. I'm asking, did you go to see a doctor? Just like you told me, that is a yes, right?
I went to see a veterinarian, sir, is what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah, it was a veterinarian. It was a military area.
Sir, I'm in a remote area
Military
of the Heights.
veteran. Whoa.
Yeah.
Totally confused.
Oh.
All we have is a veterinarian, and this is the first neighborhood in Houston. As a matter of fact, if you look it up on a map, it says the Heights is the highest high. Well, most of us are here, if you know what I mean.
Okay. I understand that, ma'am. But I'm asking, ma'am, like, you go to your doctor to get a checkup about you, yes? How many times do you go? Twice a day?
Oh, no, my husband won't let me on account of where they look. No. I'm talking about my kitty, Stanley.
Okay, ma'am. So I want to ask, ma'am, how you pronounce your first and last name?
Eloise?
Elvie.
Oh, dummy, Eloise.
It's dummy Elvie? Like Benny Baker?
But no, I'm saying you're the dummy. It's Eloise. I'm not the dummy.
All right, telemarketer turnarounds are my favorite pranks of all time, Kevin. So this next one, I guess we're going to try and figure out how many times you can squeeze in a certain catchphrase.
So this one we're using Adios Mio. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Seems like a long one.
So we got to guess, how many times does he get that in? So I'm thinking that you're going to get at least 11 in.
I'm going 8.
I'll say 12.
15.
She thinks you're going to say it 15 times in 2.5 minutes. Okay, what are they calling you about?
It's my property. It's the property.
Okay, buy a house.
Okay.
Buying my house again.
Hello, this is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Good morning. By the way, my name is Addie from Buyers. Just wondering if you are the property owner of Drive in Houston, Texas.
Yes, Dios mío.
Okay, sure. I was just wondering, Kevin, if you are interested to sell it for the right price.
Oh, absolutely. Ay, Dios mío.
I'm sorry?
Yes, ay, Dios mío.
Yeah, you are interested to sell your property for the right price?
Yes, ay, Dios.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But before that, Kevin, I just want to confirm if your property is not listed on the market and no one will ever handling it. Am I correct?
Oh, no, I'm not at the market. Ay, Dios mío. No.
Yeah, it is not listed on the market, right?
No.
And no one...
No. Ay, Dios mío. No.
Yeah, got it. And it has 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms?
Ay, Dios mío. I lost count. Hold on. Ay, Dios mío. I will look for you. Hold on. Ay, Dios mío. Oh. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, Dios mío. Well, I was looking, and then I fell. Ay, Dios mío.
And how many bathrooms?
It has... ay, Dios mío. 3.
Okay, 3, right?
2. Now it has 2. It has changed. Ay, Dios mío.
So it has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
Now it only has 1. Ay, Dios mío.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Are you okay? You sound so nervous.
No, I'm not.
You're so close, Sam.
14.
There
There was 14, Sam. You almost got it.
I
Use it
counted
one more
13 and a
time.
half, but
Okay, yeah, and a half.
13 and a half.
Sometimes the recording steps on itself. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, 14 ay Dios míos.
Oh, that was
In
good.
that conversation where she hung up
That's
on
only
you.
one.
That's my favorite. Now it's only one.
I love it.
Their house is shrinking.
All right, coming up next, it is time for those outrageous, unbelievable stories, but they are true. It actually happened. Believe it or not. Coming up next on the Roula and Ride Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning from the Bell Furniture.
Believe it or not, the stories are true. Don't even let anyone try to bully you. Either you could be dead, nearly chopped off your head. Roula Ryan Show. Believe it or not, Sam's bringing her dog to lunch.
Yeah, she does.
Better be dog friendly. Better have something for her to drink out of.
Her doggy has to see you pour fresh water or she ain't gonna drink.
That's exactly how my dog is as well.
Oh, my gosh.
Purified only filter.
I don't think my dog
My dog
knows
takes
that
it a
yet.
step further. She
No.
has to see me wipe the bowl clean
Yep.
and then pour the water in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Wow, I guess I'm really
Quality H2O.
neglecting my dog then because I just refill her bowl with regular water.
She will not.
Ew,
She will
Roula.
not.
I do put
drink
ice
day-old
cubes in
water.
there.
Let's go to Celeste on the line, and she's going to tell us a story that sounds crazy, but it happened.
So I got a car stolen right under my nose because I gave the keys to the car thief.
What? How does this happen? How?
My dad had a restaurant, and we also had an old car that we wanted to sell. So he parked the car outside the restaurant. He put up a for sale sign, and he that someone was going to come see the car. So I said, okay. So I come in, go to work, and I see a guy poking around. So I said, oh, you're here for the car. And he said, yeah. So I went in, gave him the car keys. And then I told my dad, oh, the guy came. He's out test driving the car. And he's, what guy? He's not due to be here for another hour. So it turns out that guy stole the car. We never like got the car back. We filed a police report, and we have no idea what happened to the car.
That is so
Oh, my
strange.
God. What was the guy's reaction when you handed him the keys about not going with him on the test drive? He's like, oh, you're going to just let me have this? Did he try and control his joy?
He said, oh, thanks, yeah, because I said, oh, you're here for the car, and he just played it off. He's like, yeah, I am. I said, okay, I'll come get the keys.
Whatever happened in like insurance? Do you get the money, decent money for it?
Or do they say, well, you gave it to him?
Yeah.
We're
they,
going to cover that.
They didn't really steal it. You gave it to him.
It was an old car, so I don't think it was worth a lot. But my dad was like, why? Why didn't you come talk to me first?
If you thought he was going to test drive it, why didn't you think I should probably get in the car with him to test drive the car, or tell your dad, hey, Dad, I mean, who test drives a car unless the person just take it, right?
I was also 15 years old.
Oh, that's why. That's why.
Got it. Yeah, you're definitely not doing that. Then you get kidnapped. Celeste, thank you for calling the show. You have a fantastic Friday. Is believe it or not here on the Roula and Ryan Show. Hi, Melissa. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Melissa.
I was outside and I saw in the sky because we were having like a smoke session outside.
Wait. What'd you see?
She hasn't told us yet. She saw something.
Spaceship.
Oh,
Or
spaceship.
an alien
You saw a flying saucer or UFO.
Or what did it look like? Tell us, what did it look like?
It looked like a circle, like just like how they do it in the movies. So it is a circle, and it was like rotating while it was flying or whatever. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did see two of them, and it's like they wanted to connect, but they didn't. I know it sounds crazy, but I tried to take a picture on my phone, and I just couldn't because my phone wasn't that good. But yeah,
And you don't think it had anything to do with any of the influence of whatever was in the air around you? I'm saying, if you tell people that you were having a smoke session, they would instantly want to cut you down and say,
Well, I was high and I saw a UFO.
You were just high.
I mean, y'all, you don't get that stoned after hitting it like once or twice.
Well, you don't know.
You're gonna
I don't
see,
know.
you're gonna see apparitions.
I
of
don't know how
Danny
people react to
or-
any
or
kind of use of that.
saucers.
There are a lot of great documentaries on Netflix and on Amazon about UFOs, and in particular Texans. A lot of UFOs spotted in Texas.
Did anybody else with you, Melissa, see what you saw? 2 UFOs.
Yes, there was somebody else with me, and they did see the same thing. So I'm telling you, we tried to take a picture, but it's like, our phone was, an Android.
Okay, but did this UFO, I don't think they call them UFOs anymore, but did this vehicle, did it make any noise?
No, I didn't hear any noise.
See, that's what they always say. They say that they're completely silent.
Because they operate off of a gravity
well. Yeah, like they slingshot.
I know they have lights at the bottom of the ship. You could see the lights on the...
I find that a lot more believable than, like, monsters.
You can find... You know what's interesting? If there's a lot of paintings, particularly Renaissance paintings, that indicate saucers in the air when there's different biblical events being characterized. And it happens over and over again. And you look closely at these paintings, it's like, why do they have
Wait a second.
all these saucers?
I'm going to look this up right now.
Google, yeah.
Let me Google it.
like
flying saucers.
Renaissance paintings have flying saucers.
If you look at, like, old hieroglyphics, they have alien pictures.
And why aren't they called UFOs anymore?
They're UAEs. It's unidentified aerial...
Instead of unidentified flying object, that's UFO.
Yeah.
It's, what is it? Unidentified aerial...
I forget what it is.
Phenomenon. UAP.
UAP.
Well,
I'm not going to remember that. I like UFO better.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm just going to Google...
So it wasn't a shooting
painting.
star. It was legit, too.
Well, she said there were 2 of them. You're not having 2 stars shooting at the
could.
same time.
One time
apart
I
from each
saw
other.
a shooting star.
Oh, Roula, there are
Melissa,
many.
thanks for the
So
story.
many.
History Channel has a story on it. Let's see.
You guys are going to go down this rabbit
Yes,
hole.
we are.
It says,
I'm
is
trying
there
to
a
find-
UFO in that Renaissance painting? See 7 historical artworks that possibly depict close encounters with the third kind.
you
Now,
find it, let me know.
I find what is so interesting is you've got high-ranking career veterans of the Air Force, really high-up people saying, yeah, it absolutely exists. You've got former people from the FBI, the CIA, all these agencies saying, yes, it is kept quiet from the public and that they've been here ever since we detonated the atomic bomb.
We've got the Madonna with Saint Giovanni in the late 1400s.
Did you see-
It was a little UFO flying
not a
up
cloud?
behind her. No,
That's not
it's
a cloud.
got
In the picture.
lines
Wait, you have
coming
a
out of it
picture?
like
Let me
it's
check it.
flying and it's all jazzed and everything like that.
It's
You
all
see that?
looks like a mole.
It's not a mole. It's flying behind her. Oh, look at
It's like a giant
Okay.
mole was painted into the painting.
Little burn mark.
Yeah.
I mean, these
Irvin,
are
our digital guy, is here
this
too.
is on
because he's gonna share a
Yahoo,
Bluegrass
y'all. I
story.
mean, it's not just.
If it's on Yahoo, it's the truth.
It's got to be.
Okay, we're getting waved in. We got to go to line 1. We got to talk to Ashley right now. This is a miracle story.
In 2012, my husband and I and our 2 boys were on our way to Tennessee, and the whole way there, like if you ever have that gut feeling or you see signs, like always trust them because they're there for a reason. And of course we didn't. We had like all kinds of stuff happen on the way to getting there. His aunt passed away, so we were, like going straight to Tennessee. We were trying to get to the funeral. I hit a piece of ice and I hit a bridge and I tumbled down boulders. I did a 50-foot drop into the creek.
With the whole family in the car or just you?
I was driving. My husband was in the passenger seat. Gatlin was 4 at the time. And so he's in like still a car seat, like the sit-up one.
Yeah. Yes,
and then my oldest son, Hunter, he was 7. So we landed upside down. And then my husband had gotten thrown from the car. And so I woke up to him hollering something like a deep voice, very strict, like everything goes silent. And this voice says, "You've got to get it together. You got to get out." And all I could think about were my kids. So I was able to get out of the seat. I just prayed so hard. And I was able to get out, but I'm still in the car. I get out of the car seatbelt. I'm still in the car. And you know how you have the 2 seats in the front so you can reach your hand back to get to the back?
Sure, yeah.
Well, my car had caved in, so I couldn't even do that. And then that voice again says, like, "Hey, calm down." Now, it was shallow enough to where upside down, there was a little bit of an air pocket. So my car has water in it, but it still got that little bit of an air pocket at the top. And I start freaking out. And then I hear my oldest son, who's 7, and he says, "Daddy told me to stay here. I'm in an air pocket." And I said, "Where's Gatlin?" And he says he's underwater because Gatlin's in a car seat. And I start screaming, and I'm like, "Hunter, you got to go get him." And so I had to coach Hunter how to go under and get him. And on the 3rd try, Hunter was able to pull him out. And when he got him out, he was blue. So Hunter started screaming. And so I turn around, and there's 2 firefighters standing there. So he tells Hunter, "Hey, I'm going to come and get you." And Hunter says, "Okay." So he goes under and he pulls Gallon out. And Gallon's blue, so they take off running with him.
Oh, my God.
And he goes under again for Hunter. And he comes out and he says, Hunter, why didn't you grab me? And Hunter says, is my mom out? And he said, yeah. And Hunter goes, okay. And Hunter came out on his own. He didn't want to get out unless I was out.
Killing me. You're killing everybody with this story.
So the ambulance got us, and they had a life flight Gatlin. I was in critical condition because I didn't know it at the time because your adrenaline is running, but my foot had been completely crushed. We all had hypothermia, but besides that, they were okay, banged up, bruised, scratched and stuff. That Gatlin had been basically put on life support, and they said, we got to see where he's at. We don't know how long he was underwater. We don't know his conditions. So they pulled the plug, I guess, to see, and Gatlin woke up, and he was like, where am I at? Where is my mom? And who put a diaper on me? No damage at all. And they said that for a grown adult to have CPR done on them from the scene of the accident all the way to the hospital, he would have bruises, cracked ribs. Gatlin had nothing, no marks, no scratches, no brain damage, no nothing. And I remind you, he was underwater. A couple weeks later, his teacher calls crying, and Gatlin had drawn a picture. And the teacher asked, you got to get up and explain your picture. And he says, well, this is a picture of me, and this is the sky, and this is the puppy dog that came down and got me. And it took me to the sky. And when I got there, I met this man named God, and he played with me, and he played with the puppy dog. And he said, all right, Gatlin, you got to go back now. He said, but the puppy dog's going to stay with me. And he said he hugged him and kissed him. And Gatlin said when he woke up, he was in the hospital.
Wow. I mean, we are all just blown away by this story. And if you came in the middle of it, we will have this podcast up. Ahmad, what time should we have the podcast up this morning?
Well, it's the weekend. I'm trying to get out of here. So hopefully about 10:30.
10:30. Okay. And you can download the KRBE app. Definitely check it out. Coming up next, it is How Did You Catch Your Cheater? You didn't need roses. You didn't need our help. You figured this out, the painful truth, all on your own. It's coming up next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE.
KRBE. Let's do it with more of the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
All right, it's How'd You Catch Your Cheater? So you did not need roses. You just figured this out on your own. Now, before we get to the calls, our listener line number is 713-278-VENT. And if you hear anything on the show whatsoever, you can always leave us a call, especially on the weekends if you're out and about. It doesn't have to be about cheating. But this particular call was.
I had a little girl, and I found out 4.5 months later on my birthday that my husband of 2.5 years and had been dating for about 3.5 years before that, had been cheating on me. And the way that I found out was I had his phone on my work day because my phone had a glitch. That's how I found out that the entire time we had been married, he had been cheating on me with multiple people and sending videos and pictures and everything like that. And now we have 3 kids together, and I don't even trust my kids to be around him. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day.
Wow. I'm telling you, Roula always says technology gets you every single time.
Wait, Alan's boyfriend caught his wife cheating on Facebook Messenger and then confronted her during the meetup. The meetup of the mistress and who was meeting up, Allie? Good morning.
He read it on Instant Messenger, and he actually had a date with his kids to see a movie, an outdoor movie. And as soon as the movie was over, that was when the meetup was supposed to happen at this dude's house. So she had forgotten that she had logged on to the computer on social media, and he doesn't have social media. So he's on the computer, and all these instant messages are coming up about the meetup. So he calls a friend so the friend could be a witness if anything went down, videotaped it, and like you just said, narcissist. She's like, what is wrong with you?
So then at what point did they end it? Like, was it right then and there that was the last straw for him, or he tried to hold on for a little bit?
Such an amazing guy. He went and took her to a weekend marriage counseling retreat.
So you gave it one more try because they've got kids. Okay.
Right.
right? And it's one of those things where we got together because he's from North Carolina, and we share a disability.
Okay.
And both of us had been cheated on in our previous marriages. And it was just one more commonality.
Yeah.
But
You both have that in common, yeah. What's the disability?
so we both have young onset Parkinson's.
Okay.
Really? How old are you? Can I ask, Allie? How old are you?
So I just turned 44, but I've had it for 12 years.
Whoa.
12 years.
That is really not something you hear for anybody
Are
really, I
you
think,
on
under the age of like 60,
medications to slow it down, or?
I am. The medications are just for symptoms, and we actually both developed symptoms or noticed our symptoms in 2010 when our children were born. My daughter, his son, when we were both married.
Well, we wish you the best of luck.
Man, that's really something else.
We really
'cause,
do.
A lot of people don't know about Parkinson's until Michael J. Fox got it, and even then, I kind of
He had it at an early age, too.
Yeah, I don't remember how old he was, but that's when people put that.
In his 30s.
Yeah. That's really
he had
something else.
He was still doing the Back to the Future movies, and he noticed it. I think it was like 1990.
No, I thought he was doing that political show when his pinky wouldn't stop shaking. Spin City,
That's when he
right?
came public with it, but he had already had it for quite a few years.
Oh, that's really something else. Okay, we're doing How'd You Catch Your Cheater. Allie, thank you for the story. We're moving on to Jason, who was sent a video by his wife doing things she would have never thought she'd be doing on her girls' trip.
So she was my ex-wife at the my wife at the time. She's my ex-wife now. She went on a trip to Miami, a week trip with 3 of her girlfriends. 2 of them were divorcees already, and the other girl was single. So she was the only married girl that was going. And then on about the 3rd night, it was in the middle of the night, I got a bunch of text messages. I got them in the morning when I woke up, and it was a chat stream with her and a bunch of her other girlfriends, just kind of basically bragging and boasting about the guys that they're hooking up with on this trip. And one of them was a video with my wife, super drunk, and she added me to the text message with a bunch of other people that shouldn't have been on there.
Oh my God.
So
And the video was what?
Of her sleeping with a guy or just kissing him?
it was her they were making basically a porno.
Oh my God.
Gosh, how do you respond? How do you
And
respond?
she didn't figure this
Jason?
out? She didn't go, oh,
She
crap.
has no idea you're on
It
this
was
thread she created when she was
actually,
hammered.
They were talking for 30 minutes, back and forth.
Didn't realize it.
Somebody, I guess, figured out hey, her husband is on this chat stream and is dead.
Did you get a text from her, or did you reach out to her first?
So I reached out to her the next morning, and she just was ignoring stuff for a while, and then she eventually talked to me later on in the day, and we when she came home, we discussed it.
And then how long after that?
What was her
did it last?
excuse? Just I was drinking too much?
She basically came clean, and it wasn't her only time that she was with. She was basically with this guy the entire trip. She met him actually on the plane going there.
What? Is she still with him, or was it a one weekend and never saw him again?
No, he's actually she's here in Houston, and he's actually, I'm not going to say who he is, but he's pretty rich, and his he's a house in Miami, a house in New York, a house in Sicily.
Are they married?
They are, yeah.
How long ago did this happen, Jason?
It was 3 years ago.
Man, I can hear the pain in your voice.
Do you have kids or no?
No.
That's good.
Man, Jason,
that's a silver lining.
That is rough, Jason.
I'm sorry, man.
to go through that, dude. That's really something else. That's okay. We're done. No more calls. We don't need anything else. There's nothing worse than that.
I feel bad for her, man.
Jason. Are you with somebody now, or have you had a tough time trusting people?
No, still single.
It's fine. I mean,
all right.
Nobody wants you to rush into anything if you've been so, you need some time
you
to.
were victimized.
Oh, man.
Right.
Jason, gosh. And I'm going to guess there's no communication between you and her. Why would there be, right? She's totally cut out of your life, or does she try and reach out every now and again?
Oh, no, I haven't talked to her, in a long time. The divorce was pretty messy, but I should have known, when on the trip, she was going with all of her, because her 3 friends at the time were super crazy and just, I don't know.
You said you were young. How old were you when y'all got married, Jason?
28.
That's not that young.
That's
Not
average.
the average.
Now she has a home in New York, Miami.
She's gonna.
She'll do it to him, too. Don't worry.
He does it to her. Jason, that's really some story. Gosh, I'm really sorry about that. But, onward and upward, man. Better things are going to come for you.
Right.
When people initially tell you that, it's just in one ear and out the other. I know 8 months ago, everyone's like, hey, it's going to get better. And I couldn't hear it. I couldn't see it at the time. But it does. And life is great. Life is short. live it, love it. And, man, I feel so sorry for that guy, but it does get better. Coming up next, how you can save money shopping and how you can get really cheap food this weekend. Tell you about it next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE.